Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Fruit Basket. Now this is going to be a different kind of video, different kind of episode for the Fruit Basket than normal because I'm kind of changing up a lot of what I do in terms of content, not just on this channel, but in terms of my main channel. And at first, I was only thinking about changing up the main channel, but then I decided to change this one up too because with the changes I am making over there, it's going to allow me to have more time to do stuff on this one. So essentially what I'm trying to get at is when it comes to this channel, I'm going to try to do more-ish. It's not going to be like weekly videos outside of this. It's not going to be like, you know, it's going to be at least maybe like a extra video a month. And I'm going to try to do essentially, I'm going to give a crack at video essays. I tried them in the past, but it didn't exactly work out. So I want to, kind of try to do it again, see where I can go now that I'm going to have more time on my hands because of what I'm changing up with the main channel, which I'll have a video about if you want to go check that out, if you also watch my main channel or just want to check it out. But when it comes to this one, when it comes to this channel, it's gonna be essentially the same, just with the video essays that I'm not gonna put like a schedule out for. It's just gonna be like when they're up, essentially, because I need to take my time. I can't just force myself. I think a big problem why I didn't do video essays after I tried them before is because I try to force myself into a schedule instead of giving myself a lot of like free time, like a kind of like how with this podcast I make it come out like every Sunday sometimes. I would try to do that with the video essays I wanted to do, which were comic book reviews, which is going to be the same thing. Basically, I'll take like a comic book storyline, um, and then I'll give some background to it, summarize the story, give my thoughts, and I try to do it like every week, and it's just there's no way I could have got that done. So I decided to change it up a bit and just kind of give myself some more time to do it. So, I'm going to start posting those kind of videos. I'm currently working on one of them right now, and I don't know when it will be out. I still have a couple things to do beforehand, but it shouldn't take long. But yeah, I want to start getting into that. It will be called the Comic Cave. I'll do one maybe once a month, hopefully. It depends on my schedule. And I also will be doing others as well. It's just those are gonna be like extra projects. Those are gonna be the ones on the side that I'll work on every now and again that aren't gonna come out as often as the Comic Cave, which I will be calling the show. So yeah, I expect those type of videos. Though the other like side project ones, the big ones that I planned that I was talking about a little bit earlier, those ones are gonna be kind of more just like movie stuff like that. This like I just want to make this channel about like entertainment and shit like that, like shit that I like personal interest of mine. While the main channel is gonna be mostly about politics. But again, I'll talk about that in my video over there. But essentially, this channel isn't going to change much outside of just me making an extra few videos. So that's just about it. This will probably be very short. My recording right now is like 4 minutes. But honestly, I don't have much to talk about otherwise. When it comes to this podcast too, actually, yeah, I should probably talk about the changes I want to make to the podcast. I feel like I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to this. Like, I feel like what the podcast has just been me taking news and talking about it here or there, but it never feels that connected, and I wanted it to be a little bit more so. So I want to make like every episode, they're not going to be like this big, huge thing. They're not. It's still going to just be me rambling in front of my computer. But I want some episodes to be more focused than the others. So it's not just gonna be me talking about news. Like, if I have a topic in my mind that I want to talk about, I'm just gonna ramble about it instead of just reading out what the news has been lately. But in terms of the future of that, like next week, I'll be doing a review of the Penguin because the next episode I believe is supposed to come out at the time this comes. Yeah, today when this video comes out. So next week I'll be giving like a full review of what I think of the Penguin. But maybe I'll try like some tier lists out, or again I'll just ramble. I'll just come up with a topic. Who knows? Maybe I'll I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas that I always kind of have rumbling up here, kind of keep myself occupied when I'm bored. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Again, this is kind of like a trying out period for me, seeing how, just like testing out to see what works and what doesn't. So it's gonna be a lot of trial and error. So who knows? But I kind of want to make things a little more focused and a little more fun as well, if that makes sense. Like, I just don't feel like I've been having that much fun making content, even though I do like doing it. That's the thing. Like, I enjoy the idea of making content, but like then actually making it, sometimes it just feels like, oh, my energy just gets drained from within me all at once. So I don't even know. But, we'll just see where it goes. I don't really know what else to say. I think I gave all of the kind of update I wanted to give. So yeah, I'm basically going to be you know, testing out new things, especially with this channel, with like video essays. Um I'm still gonna maintain how this podcast is ish. Again, I'm gonna try to make it more focused instead of just me, reading out what's been going on in the news in terms of like entertainment, shit like that. Maybe, maybe Maybe I'll make an entire. I'll do like another weekly series where I talk about wrestling. I don't know. Usually, when I do like wrestling react videos, I keep them separate. Like I make them their own separate video instead of just talking about it on the podcast. Because I record these on Saturdays and they go out on Sundays, and both of those are like pay-per-view days. So it's one of those situations like either I record it before the pay-per-view on Saturday, or the pay-per-view Sunday, and that's when it's best to just keep that kind of separate. But who knows, maybe I'll do an entire other like weekly series where I talk about wrestling. I don't know. We'll see how well this works out. But that's all I really gotta say. Thank you for watching. Yeah, this was a very short one, but I just want to kind of give a little update to where this might be going for anyone interested. But yeah.